Welcome to Coaching Uncut, a special series on the Unstoppable Woman podcast, where I take you behind the scenes and give you a peek into the private coaching I do with my clients. All of these coaching calls have been recorded with the permission from my clients who have generously allowed me to share these with you as a way of helping more people in this world. They give you access to master level coaching and the opportunity to learn the lessons that they're learning right along with them. Please keep in mind that these recordings are not studio productions and the audio quality may be less than ideal, but the content will take you far and help you become unstoppable. With that, listen in and learn. In this episode of Coaching Uncut, we've got part 2 of a 2-part series with my client who is having a major breakthrough with sales. So listen in to this episode where we discuss increasing your confidence when you are in a sales conversation, how to prove to yourself that you truly understand universal law, and how to step off the struggle bus and the story that you keep creating that it has to be hard. And don't forget, go back to part 1 where we talk about her major sales breakthrough from the get-go and what needed to happen to have her have more accountability and to step forward in sales. Okay, listen in. Let's get started. Okay, how are you?
I'm really good. So obviously, no, because I texted you, I scored my next client, and I was very particularly proud of myself because it's funny. I went into the call thinking, that she was very much aligned to wanting to work with me, and that, this would probably be fairly straightforward. But actually, while she did want to work with me, it was less straightforward on, sort of your standard objections on money and time, and money not from the point of, you're charging too much, but, I'm not employed right now and I don't know if I can do this, and there's all the other things. But I put to work what I've been learning and, help to, get her to a place where she was able to bridge that. And, so feel good about that.
So good. Can we just have a moment? I know we texted back and forth, but I'm very proud of you. Okay,
Thank you.
The second one in, a matter of a few days. And this is like I texted, but I just want to affirm here, like when you have the breakthrough, right? When it clicks, and it's not without focus and effort and facing, all the demons, if you will.
Oh God. Yeah.
Right? And that it suddenly dawns on you, this is of service. This is really helping people. This is easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And yes, I have to step into my power in terms of how I'm showing up for my clients. And it's not about, I asked once, or, I'm going to stop at whatever.
Right. They say. Yeah.
They say, because we all have, not because we're insensitive to people's situation, but because we all have the places that we stop. And the reason
the fear.
The fear, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the reason that you do what you do and what other people do what they do is because they know that what they do will help their prospective client. And I don't care whether it's coaching or investment planning or lawyering or, whatever. It's like, this person has a problem that you can solve. And so you have had that breakthrough where you recognize, I have to stay in the conversation. I cannot abdicate here.
Totally.
And that's how I'm going to help. So I'm super proud of you.
Yeah, thank you. And it's also, not, it's like that fine balance between the advocacy and having a certain level of detachment from the outcome, meaning like in terms of, oh, I've got to make the sale. You know what I mean? It's more shifting
Absolutely.
to, right? You know,
because let me pause you there.
Yeah.
I've got to make the sale is scarcity.
Yeah.
It's fear.
Exactly.
It's fear driven versus, and I get it. Like sometimes you're like, I got credit cards to pay. I got my mortgage, right? I've got my team to payroll, to pay, support, right? Yep. And yet you have to manage yourself, manage your mind, manage your thinking, manage what that creates in terms of the feeling in your body, so that you are not showing up from that perspective, because that's what you'll get. That's the vibration, and that's what you'll get. And it's a challenging place to be in, and you've got to master that now and forevermore on how you're showing up in the calls. So
no, definitely. And I'm starting to also get, and I say starting very intentionally because I don't think I've mastered it in one phone call, but I'm starting to get it's okay for me to probe beyond the person's, kind of superficial, albeit sounding like I have it all together. I'm not expressing it well, but, she was trying to rationalize that, I really love teaching and I've got these opportunities to do teaching and, these two opportunities came up and I think it's the universe trying to tell me something. And, I wasn't looking to kibosh that because I think it's great, but I was bringing her back to, but I also know that you really, really want this chief marketing officer job at a fintech, and you're feeling devastated because you came so close with this other opportunity and you lost it. And, I think, I didn't say it this way, I said it more artfully, but, that you're investing in plan B because you're afraid you can't get plan A. And you can have plan A, you know what I mean? I'm just, but usually I would be like, oh, okay, well, they're over here and, I'll just accept that what they're telling me is true. Do you know what I mean?
I do. And this is for you in particular, but I think it's true for everyone, is what's going to make you better at what you do. Because knowing that people typically want to avoid disappointing themselves so they don't reach for more, limits their purpose in life. I don't care if it's like you want to invest in landscape design, right? And you're holding back on it.
Yeah.
We're like totally non-coaching situation, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like there is something in the thing that you want that's calling you forward. And if you are the person, the business owner who's able to help them step into that powerfully, you're doing them a huge service. And then it ups your game. Okay. Then you have to become, oh, look, I just showed them how powerful this will be for them. Now I have to deliver on the good. If you're if you're someone who works in integrity, you won't be perfect, but you will always be going for that higher level. And I say you won't be perfect, not because I'm allowing a lack of excellence, because that would be intentionally dropping the ball. But as humans, you will realize that I need to be here and I'm only here. And and then once you see it, the person in integrity goes, okay, I need to up my game there. And does the work to do that. And that's how you evolve your business, and it all works together. Do you see that synergy?
I do. I think, what you're saying though brings up, and sorry, because I'm sure I said this 2 days ago, or if not, some other point, it's a pattern or thing I need to work through. I'm getting better at asserting with confidence yes, I can help you to achieve X, Y, and Z, right? But like, how do I put this? It's not that I was lying. I was just putting my own faith in the faith that, the laws work, and if I help someone to do X, Y, and Z, they can get the outcome that they really want. Like, but there's this other, the doubting Thomas even within me, or the fear part of me, that even though I'm saying these words to the person and making this commitment to them, and believe me, I'll do everything I can to help facilitate them getting the outcome they want. But, there is a part of me that's like, oh, I don't know, is she going to be able to get this job of her dreams? Like, I'm telling her that in part to hold the possibility for her to move toward, but I don't know.
Okay, you have an assignment. Aha.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
So your assignment is to go back through your history, and you can go back as long as you want. You can start when you and I started working together. You can go back before that. You can just do the last year or the last 3 months or whatever. But go back a certain period of time and see where, like, all the sort of decisions you've made, experiences that you've had as a result of those decisions, how that is proving the laws. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because you need to actually, if you are going to be teaching this, you actually need to validate that for yourself. I could do it for you. I see it. But you need to actually go, oh, this is how it works. This is the order of the universe. It's working for me in this ordered fashion. Once I got in alignment with that, look at that. That decision put me in alignment. This is what's happening. Okay, you have to start seeing that for yourself.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to really hold that for your client.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Okay?
Yeah. And
that's
so,
your assignment.
Yeah, no, I'm all over it. And then, so one other thing, and you may have an assignment on this. So I guess I just am curious, so I have these 2 experiences. By the way, I have another call on Friday. I mean, I've got other things that I'm lining up. Yeah. What am I trying to say?
Can it possibly be a 30K month for you? Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Can you do that?
We're in December now. So,
so
the clock starts again. That's fine.
Okay.
I had a goal of 20 for November. I made it.
You did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
My original goal was 20 for December.
Stick with 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, but no, my question is, like, I had this, I mean, I'm just like trying to ignore it, but I had this little bit of, I was like so excited, but like feeling a little bit freaked. I don't know what it is, like freaked out. I don't feel sad, but it's almost like I'm like, oh, like maybe it's the, like, can I really keep doing this? Like it's like a little weird.
No. You know what it is? It's your addiction to struggle coming up.
Yeah.
Can it really be this easy? Like, I'm attached to the struggle. This doesn't feel right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you start creating an issue that's not there. Okay. Don't create it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
You got this. This is so good. I love it.
I'm so excited. Yay!
I know. And just so you know, like, I want you to be very clear about you're doing the work. You have to step up and do some of the not so sexy, but I shouldn't say that. Like, you're creating you're owning your positioning and your marketing and your messaging in your group and on social media, all of that stuff.
Right.
You're doing you're creating the webinar. You're doing these things that may not seem like a direct relationship to these sales, but they are, like, all of that.
Yeah, because it's helping me get clear and confident.
Correct.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Totally.
And you're doing the outreach systematically. Yep. Okay, so like, that is, these 2 people came from that systematic outreach, your own network. Okay. Already.
Totally.
And we had a brief call on making it okay to sell to people who right?
Right.
And
right.
I think that was just something you really needed to hear and have a breakthrough on. So
definitely.
Congratulations.
Sorry, the dogs are barking.
Yeah. No problem. Okay. I'm going to run. Have a good one.
Okay.
Take care. Okay. Bye. Thank you so much for joining us for Coaching Uncut. If you loved what you learned today, please leave us a comment and let us know. We always love a thumbs up or a 5-star review, so thank you in advance for that. And if you want to take your life and your business to the next level and it's time to scale, please reach out to us and schedule a consult at theunstoppablewoman.com/next level. So that's theunstoppablewoman.com/next level. See you in the next episode. Rock it out and be unstoppable.